As you can tell, there's no video. That's because my GoPro is dead. I'm just using the voice memos on my phone. But today is a very important day. Today is the release of my second album. Just gonna give off some information here about it. I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm just gonna say, the reason I'm doing this second album as opposed to just having the one is because the first one, as you can tell, I really didn't take that one seriously, and kind of looking back, I wish I would have actually put some real effort into it, because they were my songs that I spent time writing, and then when I released it, I just kind of I just didn't really think of it as actually releasing my song. So just I'm gonna do this, it's funny, and that's kind of what I was thinking. So with this, I decided I was gonna not do dumb things. I guess I was trying to be funny, but now looking back, I wish I would have taken a more serious approach. For example, with Dragon Seekers in the Light, all the verses, first off, there are too many of them. Second off, they weren't all the same length. With Raft at the Out of Time Fill, The Revenge of the Fish is not mixed, and it sounds like garbage. And the last one I made way too long. Just playing the same thing for 8 minutes. But this is kind of me just taking the songs I've written and giving it a release that I can be proud of. Because the first one, I did it as a joke, even though, like I said, I'm now looking back and realizing that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. So now I'm doing, it's still not the smartest thing to do, but it's a tad more intelligent. I recorded a live album, and if you could see the video, I'm doing the air quotes, but so I just set aside an hour, and I just recorded a bunch of my songs, and just gonna tell you about each individual track. Train Kept a Rollin', that's a cover. Actually, the first 20 seconds of it is just me testing out and to see if I need to tune any of my drums. If I did need to tune them, I just wouldn't tune them, but it's nice to know if it's gonna sound in tune or not. And then when I did play Train Kept a Rollin', I played it similar to the Led Zeppelin version. Obviously that's the version I listened to. It's quite a jam, but kind of made this my own. And in one of, I believe it was the second to last chorus, I did a neat little fill. So I stopped, and then I and then I went to this tom fill that was actually pretty cool. It's funky, I made it so it sounds like it's in 4/4, but it's not exactly in the same tempo and time signature as the rest of the song. Just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just this fill that's, it seems out of place, but at the same time it fits very well. I'm not trying to compliment myself, but that's all I can really. I really don't know how to describe this. You're gonna have to listen to it. But then that one directly segues into Nothing Happened, which that one you've already. You probably haven't already heard it, but you had the chance to. It's been released, so I don't really need to say anything about that. Then I played Jay, which is one of my originals that I did not release on the album. I'm gonna release it on one that I think I might do a third one. But this one, it's I'll say it's funky, but this is back when I didn't have the song completely figured out. So I had this section that I've since removed from the. I've since removed from it. So it's different. And then after that, I head into The Revenge of the Fish, which it's probably my favorite song on this release, because it was already my favorite song on the original album, but that one I didn't mix it, and I wish I would have. But so yeah, with that one, I elongated. I added a couple of sections to it, and the qualities it's better. Even though, ironically, this album isn't mixed at all. It's because I recorded it using the way I'm recording this using my phone voice memos, which is much better than the GoPro audio quality. If I would have recorded this album later, I would have been using my mics, which I still haven't set up, because I just got some in there. I just haven't really actually done anything with them yet. But yes, that's my favorite off the album, and probably my favorite in general. The next one is Raft. You've heard that one. Here, like the main parts in like 4, like the 4/4, like the like that part is, but the solo was elongated. Since I have a bunch of Led Zeppelin CDs that aren't exactly official, I got one of 1977, and during it, before Achilles' Last Stand, Mr. Jimmy Page, he comes out like his theremin. He does this neat little thing. It's almost like his Days of Confused solo, but it's really boring. So I tried to translate it on drums, but obviously I am way worse on drums than Jimmy Page on guitar. He's one of the best guitar players in the world. I've only been playing drums for 4 years, so see, I'm not taking this one completely seriously, but taking it more seriously. So I tried to replicate that using my jazz brushes, but they broke in the middle of it. I feel like that's all I should say about that one. Next one is New Call Line 3. This one I did take from another recording a couple days later because it stopped recording in the middle of it, so I couldn't use that. But this one, I keep this one in 4/4 and I had this little section it's not in 4/4. I know I just said it is. I mean, like the main groove. I elongated the solo. I had like a little thing where I go around the toms in the middle too. And then that one, because I like elongated, I think it's closer to 5 minutes opposed to the original being about 2. And then I had like some jokes at the beginning and the end. I'm not going to spoil them, but they're not that funny. I mean, well, actually, they are quite funny, but they're not jokes exactly. They're just me being stupid. But that's all that I can really think of for kind of tell you without giving it away, even though as of the time that you're hearing this, I've already uploaded it to the what's it called, the DistroKid, and it's on its way. It might take a while because my single that I released on the 18th just got on I forgot what service yesterday, but it takes a bit, but if you're hearing this, I've done everything I possibly can to get it out there, and I guess I could start working on a third album soon.